concepts.
As an institute, VIT is known for its innovation. At School of Civil Engineering, we strongly believe in learning by doing.
We are able to help the students get exposed to actual work which is happening.
I got an offer at the Department of Earth Science, University of Pisa, Italy.
The major strength of our civil engineering is our faculty members, they are having the practical experience in addition to the teaching and research experience.
I'm Dr. Sandakumar, Professor and Dean, School of Civil Engineering. In general, if you just look around, everywhere we can see the civil engineering aspects. Say for example, when you are on travel over a bridge, when you see the tall buildings and skyscrapers, so all are made by the civil engineers.
I believe the core of civil engineering is only to help people. You know, we're called creators next to God.
Mother of all disciplines, civil engineering has a lot of opportunities in both public and private sector.
I came to know that civil engineering is not just about buildings, it's more than that.
Throughout 11th and 12th, I was very sure that I am strong in physics, I am confident in physics, and I like physics. So it was always on the verge of deciding whether it will be mechanical or civil. My father, he also is a civil engineer. I've grown up seeing what he does, so it kind of intrigues me as to, oh, that looks interesting.
In School of Civil Engineering, we have two departments, the Department of Structural and Geotechnical Engineering and Department of Environmental and Water Resource Engineering.
If you want to do wonders in infrastructure, you should be a structural engineering. And also, if your interest in executing a project in site, you should be an engineer in construction, technology and management.
One important part of civil engineering is also environment engineering and water resource. Long back, the civil engineers was taking care of the environment, like treatment of the water and solid waste and sanitation and all these things. Now we are having different branch for that. Many students recently are interested on the environmental aspects of civil engineering.
It's causing lot of environmental and health risks, so this made me to focus on this topic.
For all my courses, I am conducting hackathon and I am taking the students to industrial visit, and I am compulsory as 8th model, I am taking industry expert lecture also. Coming for this 24-hour hackathon event, in which the students will perform the various topics, on-site topics will be given, problems will be given to the students, and they will work out for 24 hours. And the best part in this is the next day a judge from industry will be coming over to the place and they will judge the event, and best project work will be awarded.
I have attended many workshops, seminars, guest lectures, hackathons, and many such events are being regularly arranged in VIT to polish our skills.
One of the best things which you see is that we are able to help the students get exposed to actual work which is happening. In fact, whatever you see on the screen running on this side is one project which we are just showcasing to you, where the students have helped us to bring it in place. And here, if you see, we are doing a lot of studies. This one project is going to give them exposure to understand how the runoff is going to be handled by this project. We are also doing the energy studies to see which is the best or ideal orientation of the building, so that the energy consumption of this building is the least. We are also going to help this particular facility to get their infrastructure for fresh water as well as the sanitary waste, how they can manage the trees. What tree is going to be the best for this particular locality.
VIT maintains the balance between our practical and theoretical knowledge by conducting many workshops, visits and many guest lectures.
To get an international exposure to a student, adjunct professors from abroad universities are invited and they handle a complete course for our civil engineering students here. In addition to it, an industrial expert lecturer has been invited to give the talk on their field. They share their experience how to handle a real world problems and how to handle a particularly critical situation. This makes our students more interesting towards the course.
We have more than 50 faculty members. In addition to the regular teaching and research, our faculty members are involved in research and development activities and the consultancy projects work for various government organizations like DST, DBT, ISRO, and so on. And similarly, the consultancy projects from all major infrastructure industries.
So these consultancy works will help our society in terms of travel time reduction on roads, as well as improving safety for both motorists as well as pedestrians. Also, all these consultancy works benefit our undergraduate students also, because they can do their capstone project on a real life problem like this.
To continue my research without any interruption, many sophisticated instruments are available in VIT like HPLC, GCMS, LCMS, ICP and TOC and other analytical facilities.
We have struck strategic collaboration with many of the big names of the industry.
Some of the theme area of our research are waste to energy, industrial wastewater treatment and disposal, industrial reuse, wastewater treatment reuse, energy conservation, and also air quality monitoring and assessment, and also traffic engineering and GIS.
Our curriculum includes both theory and project components, and it is being revised regularly to cope up with the industrial needs.
Faculty members of Structural and Geotechnical Engineering doing their research in various areas such as structural engineering, steel structures, concrete materials, heritage structures, earthquake resistant structures, landslides, soil structure interaction, and so on. To do their research, faculty members are receiving funds from various agencies such as GST, DBT, State and Center Archaeological Department.
There are three major teams of the faculty members. They are concentrating on three major areas. One is known as the foundation engineering. Another team of the structural engineering department people, the analysis and design of all the buildings. And the third important area is the project management. The manpower, machineries and the materials, everything we could able to manage. We could able to manage, we can able to supply in time. By means of that, we could able to optimize all those things. For that also we have our own team.
We also have some of the other very good softwares for structural analysis like SAP, ETABS, and StatPro, of course, which is one of the biggest names in the industry, is part of the Bentley deal. In addition to that, for soil and other such, we have Plaxis. We are also doing a lot of work in heritage structures, and we have got the Dyna software. And whenever a student comes inside VIT and they express that they want to do something, we know that we have not only the infrastructure in terms of the hardware, we also have the best of the software here to support them.
Right now I am doing a project for Breeze, and in which I can use softwares like Midas Civil, ETABS and StatPro anywhere, any place using college intranet, and I can do analysis on virtual labs.
This geotechnical engineering laboratory is fully equipped for testing index and engineering properties of the soil. In addition to the basic testing facilities, we also have advanced testing equipments.
The quality of the materials we are certifying here. We recently got the NABL accreditation also for our strength of materials lab. So in that strength of materials lab, we used to conduct what is the compressive strength of the concrete cube, compressive strength of the bricks. Similarly for the steel bars. So all these things, we are certifying the bricks, we are certifying the cement, fine aggregate, coarse aggregate, steel bars, the concrete. Even we used to give the mixed design proportions.
Management always supporting us, encouraging us to write research proposals, and any sophisticated instruments if we required, we are giving the proposals, then they are approving us to buy it and do some good works in the field of water resource.
Some of our master's students are so much interested in doing the projects in landslides. So that's what they are being involved in various live project work in which they are getting more exposure to this project works.
So engineering decisions from the images which we collect from drone is one very big area. Our students are doing a lot of work on this, amazing work on this, and we are also seeing that this group of students is going to be really future ready to take up any challenge. They are going to be disruptors.
Even though nowadays we've seen that very few job opportunities for bachelor graduates, right? So we knew it would be tough, but my dad also said that if you put in the hard work, if you do the work, if you're like interested in it, there's always a great chance for you to get a good job. I recently got placed in L&T Constructions as a graduate engineer trainee.
Semester abroad program, they have a flexibility to do the project in abroad, okay, through a semester abroad program. They work 6 months over there. As a result, they get an opportunity to pursue their higher studies in abroad university. And also foreign students comes over here.
During my summer break, I got an offer at the Department of Earth Science, University of Pisa, Italy, to attend a research studentship program. I worked on the excavated materials called potteries and ceramics, and I tried to relate trade route between India and Italy.
We create a community of students and scholars to work with professors on the problems that are of national and international significance.
I feel very proud to work in this world-class institution for more than a decade.
The first thing that thrilled me after joining VIT is the diverse culture, and our school lays a very good platform for us to identify and develop both our curricular and extracurricular skills.
Of all the discipline, we have most of the foreign students in the civil engineering department. That's a great strength of our civil engineering department.
The first question that I had from my parents is that Delhi has a different kind of culture and Tamil Nadu has a different kind of culture, so how will I fit in? But the atmosphere around here is so comforting, and the faculties have been so supporting to me, and the exchange of cultures that you have, it doesn't feel like you are staying somewhere else.
It's an open environment that VIT provides, and the people don't judge. That allows us to think without barriers.
The major strength of our civil engineering is our faculty members. They are having the practical experience in addition to the teaching and research experience.